You are listening to the Inverted Creative Podcast. I'm Allison.
I'm Bryant.
And I'm Jen.
Well, I don't know who these Allison, Bryant, and Jen people are, Mikhile, but last time I checked, this is the Nate and Mikhile podcast, or the Kaffenberger Williams Incorporated podcast. I don't know what you're thinking.
Yes, we feel as though the whoever listens to this podcast, we're not actually quite aware. We feel they need to hear the message that we have for them on this very exciting business venture into Law and Order that we have teamed up to sort of.
Our firm has absorbed Inverted Creative, and we are now owners and lead commentators on the Inverted Creative podcast. We're now going to change the name to the Non-Inverting Podcast. I think it's a work in progress
because we feel as though as we try to raise awareness on the legal side of attractions creations, we feel like all operations and understandings should be straight up, really.
Yeah, follow the straight and narrow.
Follow the straight and narrow, stay on the beaten path, we want there to be no confusion, no inversion of any kind of, agreements between entities. We want to make sure that everyone knows exactly the lane they should stay in.
Mm-hmm. And everything is in order. Everything is in line.
Exactly.
And we're basically going to correct things and straighten them out here.
So here at Kaffenberger Williams, we want to provide as much reassurance in our consultancy and communication with the viewers of this podcast and any potential viewers from the attractions industry, industry wide, that we're here for you. Any sort of confusion you might have around how attractions are put together and how teams work together in unison with each other while staying respectively in their own lanes. We want to be able to clear up any sort of confusion, so everyone is on the same level of understanding.
Yeah, we want to keep everything on track, if you will. Keep everything focused. Yeah.
I think y'all need to start thinking inverted, honestly.
Oh, Allison, you're here?
That was fun to watch, though. Y'all make this thing sound a lot smarter than it actually is.
Mikhile did the heavy lifting.
It's the accent.
Yeah,
that was helpful. Exactly. Sounded very professional.
Mm-hmm. This is why we work. This is why we work together. This is why we work well together.
Yeah, exactly.
You needed, a more eloquent speaker on here. Not that I know anything about who has been commandeering this domain, before we arrived, but
right.
So you don't listen to the podcast, okay?
Apparently not.
Eloquent speech. Eloquent speech is important.
Indeed. Especially.
So, Allison, what's actually happening here? I don't really know.
What's actually happening is that our two new mystery co-hosts are revealed, even though I think most people knew who it was anyway. But
no, those silhouettes did not give anything away.
No, not even a little bit.
To be fair, Ethan didn't, or I think Ethan figured it out when Laurel spoiled it, which we'll get to that.
Oh, okay.
And Brambo.
My apologies about that.
Brambo is just terrible at figuring out who it was. So
fair enough.
Yeah.
I thought my silhouette looked exactly like me, but I knew exactly the picture it came from and that it was me. So
yeah,
I maybe had an unfair advantage there, but it's okay.
Yeah, I guess the picture of Mikhile is from like a couple years ago. 3 years ago.
Like 22, 23 maybe? You dug that. I had completely forgotten about that photo. You dug that up out of nowhere. I completely forgot that photo was taken.
I used my resources on my iPhone and found your face and said, "See more photos of this person." And then San Diego pictures, and I'm like, "Ooh, we definitely hung out that day."
Lovely.
So,
and mine was taken like 2 weeks ago by Allison.
Yeah,
in front of Zadra. So mine was pretty recent.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you'd asked me to look for photos of me, so like I looked exclusively for photos of myself with no one else in them, and that's when I realized I really don't take photos of myself like ever. But
yeah, she told me something similar. And I was like, I noticed that Jen's was a selfie. I was like, oh, can I look for selfies? I think I have a lot more of those. She was like, yeah. And then I realized I don't have any of those either. So
the good news is I like to take candid pictures of my friends. So I came prepared.
My Instagram profile picture.
At least one of us does, otherwise we would have been screwed.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Mikhile, take a picture of yourself. No, actually, I probably would have pulled it from like, I have Emperor GoPro footage somewhere of you, Mikhile. So I probably would have pulled it.
Really?
Yeah.
How have I not seen it? Have I seen
it? I've used it in some stuff.
Maybe
yeah, it was in the Straight Outta Stumbles video. At least a clip of it.
That was a while. I might have seen it.
I don't even know where it is, honestly. So. Yes, I'm excited to welcome our two new co-hosts to the Inverted Creative Podcast.
Hello.
Happy to be here.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm absolutely sure.
So I know, it's been me and Bryant and Jen for a while, and they're obviously still part of the podcast. But we want to bring more content, and since I've gone weekly, I've been needing more co-hosts because Brian's down to part-time with us, and Jen is always in Europe for some reason.
Jen's not American anymore.
Yeah, so yeah, I wanted to bring on two of some of my favorite people in the world who are also both very creative and very good people. Yes. And love this industry and love contributing to this industry.
Yes. Heck yeah.
And thought y'all would be good additions to this podcast.
Yeah, so for anyone who doesn't recognize my voice, I did used to be part of the Chain Dogs podcast, which I shared with some good friends of mine back home in England. We unfortunately don't record that podcast anymore. Just for there's nothing crazy behind it or anything. Like a bunch of us just got really busy. Like we couldn't really do it with any kind of consistency anymore. So it's been a little while since I had been podcasting like regularly, and it got to a point where I was just like, yo, I'm kind of just sick and tired of not podcasting anymore. So I know this is something that Allison and I have talked about for a while about whether I would be like just guest appearance on Inverted Creative, or like how that would look like, moving as you move forward with the continuation of Inverted Creative. So when she asked me if I wanted to be a co-host, I was like, yeah. Like, yeah, I'm down. It's a pretty simple decision, really.
Like, I had plans to do like really cute like promposal style asks for you guys, and then I'm like, y'all are just already part of the podcast on here.
Yeah.
There's no point.
I have never actually been a co-host or a host of any kind on a podcast before, but I have been running a YouTube channel for like, oh my goodness, 8 years. That seems not real, but
that's been your coaster focus for a while.
That's wild.
It's been my it's been the way I like focus on coasters for a while.
I knew you had a YouTube channel, but I didn't know you'd been going that long. My God.
Yeah, I know. I started in 2018, and I my very first video was that backyard coaster in southern Indiana that was like 10 minutes from my house, the Blue Flash.
Oh, really?
That was my very first video, and then I went back like a year later with so I had asked like John Mike and Taylor Bybee if they wanted to like go ride it, and we ended up with like a group of like 12 people or something at this guy's house riding it. But yeah, that's kind of where I started, and that's mainly vlogs. I've been trying to do more creative ideas and other stuff, but sometimes I just get busy, and so it ends up being vlog after vlog after vlog, which is fine. People enjoy that. I enjoy making them. So,
have you considered doing a top 10 video? I don't think that's ever been done before.
No, I don't know that that's ever been done. I did back in the day do a top 25 one time, and I bet it would be interesting to see that now because I made that in 2019, and that's the last time I probably watched that video.
Oh yeah.
So the footage is probably going to be ugly, and the takes are not going to be the same as what I've got now.
That could
Wicked
be a good,
Cyclone is in it, which means it's not accurate anymore. Sorry, Bryant. I don't like
that
Wicked
could be a
Cyclone
good video
that much.
for you to do. Those rewatch that,
react.
And yourself
Yeah.
rewatching it. Yeah.
I actually thought about reacting to a couple of my videos from an old channel I had in high school because I made like 2 videos at Holiday World, 1 at Universal Studios, like back from when I was like a 14 to 16-year-old. Those would be really cringe. So it'd be fun to react to those at some point, maybe. But yeah. Anyway, I watch my own videos sometimes just because it's fun to remember how the trip went.
I do that with my music videos all the time.
I definitely do that with well, there's been one coaster music video I've made. No one's, well, you and I have seen it, but, and
I've been watching it every day. I have the links. So.
Everyone on the trip has seen it. Mikhile, I can show you later if you want to see it.
I was going to say, I'm going to need that link.
It's from Energylandia. Yeah. It's from our recent Poland trip. I just finished it like 2 days ago, and it will be public at some point for everyone to see, but I'm holding off for a bit to release it. But yeah, I've been watching that one back a lot.
Yeah. I really enjoyed that video.
I'm not even like it. I'm not saying it's very good because of how good of a job I did. I just mean it's very good because it's like all the footage that came together. It's just really cool to see.
It works with the music very well.
It works with the music well, and it's cool to see our trip like that.
Yeah. And I inspired you on that too.
Yeah. If you guys haven't seen Allison's from 2 years ago when we went to Europa Park, she used the Nights by Avicii, and it was awesome. And so I was inspired to use the Days by Avicii in this new one, which are the 2 songs on that one album. There's only 2 songs, so it's like they're like counterparts, kind of. It's really cool. I'm nerding out about it because I thought about all of this stuff while I was like brainstorming the music video. It's like this is gonna be perfect.
I storyboarded mine literally like 7 months in advance in my head.
Yeah, I didn't have that much of a head start, but I was doing it for at least a month prior. So it came out really well.
I would love to hear a music video with I Could Be the One by Avicii playing in the background. That would be super cool.
Honestly, any Avicii song.
Yeah.
I was trying to think, there's another Avicii song that randomly came on my Spotify the other day. I'm like, wow, that's another one that could be a great music video. Can't remember which song it was. I
just have an attachment to that song just because when I was in college, we the group that I went with a group of us to Spain, kind of like on a university paid trip, and we went to this club, this like really like big sort of like global kind of club called Pasha, and we were actually we were dressed. There was like a group of like 10 to 12 of us. We were all dressed in banana suits, and one of us was dressed in a monkey suit, and and the guy in the monkey suit was chasing us all around the club, as in chasing the bananas all around the club. And one memory I have of that is literally running around the club while that song by Avicii, I Could Be the One, was playing.
That's phenomenal. Oh my goodness.
It was incredible.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
I've had a weird attachment to that song ever since.
I would too. I don't blame you. That's awesome.
Yeah, I know Nate just recently started listening to the podcast and then binge listened to every single episode and now critiques me at 6:05 every Monday morning.
Whoa.
6:05 exactly.
8:05. But
very early in the morning.
Give background. I was on this show, podcast, whatever, 3 times.
Oh, actually, that's one of the questions that somebody had.
What was it?
Solar Coaster said, "Have our new co-hosts been guests on the show before?"
Well, I was on the Europa Park recap because Bryant didn't want to be spoiled for Europa, so I did that one. And then I came on with my somewhat of expertise with my brother on the accessibility, one of the episodes of that. Was it the second one or the first episode?
I think it was the second one.
Okay, because there were 3 total of that one.
Yeah.
And then I was on the Kings Island deep dive, which is funny. I joked with Allison that like John Mike was on the Holiday World deep dive and I was on the Kings Island deep dive, and we definitely could have flip-flopped that.
Yeah,
but it was just timing.
We had just been to Kings Island like that weekend too.
Yeah. And then the like drive to Cedar Point after your wedding is the most recent one, I think.
No, the RCDB game.
Oh, and the RCDB game was after
the wedding.
And then the RCDB game was
I have
this is my 6th one.
I have that one saved on my Spotify. That was funny as hell. I loved
Which
that.
one? The RCDB game?
The RCDB game, yeah.
Oh my god, we had so much fun with that.
It was a lot of fun.
That was a fun listen.
So I've almost, I've been on here a lot already. But then as far as listening goes, after my like 3rd episode, I was getting harassed for not having listened to it. Because I'd literally never been a podcast listener in my life. I like ever listened to any of them. So I was like, you know what? That's fine. So I used to work at a place at like this 20-minute drive. So I just start playing them on my way to and back from work. And I worked my way through literally got through all of them. And then I've got a new job now. So what I do now is when they drop on Monday, I'll drive to work, which is only like 7 minutes. But then I'll go into work and put my AirPod in and listen to it while I'm working. So, but now it's only one a week.
Do you listen to the Drunk Riders?
I have started listening to the Drunk Riders because I got through
all of those.
I got through. I'm not gonna try to go back and listen to all those. I don't think there's so many, but
What, you don't have that kind of time in your daily schedule?
Well, if I sat there and did it all day at work, I could probably get through 2.5 episodes a day, maybe 3, depending on how long they were.
There's one guy who got through. Who was it? Was it Pseudo? Allison? Who like got through all however many episodes they have. I think it was like 200 plus at the time.
Yeah, he ran some kind of script on it and got like pulled all the data from all the episodes.
Yeah.
Wow.
He basically created a database and he can search like words and see who says what how many times, and
that was crazy.
I'll say that I just ran out of Inverted Creative podcast episodes to listen to all the time, like on repeat, or not repeat, but like in order. So I started listening to them and then Thrills, Chills, and Spills as well, because I was like, well, now I kind of like podcasts, so let me add let me add the ones I'm friends with first. Start with them, and then yeah.
Well, now you can add Chain Dog's back library to your rotation.
Yeah. If you feel so inclined.
I try, like, back when y'all did live recordings and I was able to like tune into those, I tried to join as often as I could.
Yeah. I
would like randomly pop in like an hour into the podcast and be like, "Hi, Mikhile."
Yeah, and that would literally be the only thing you would say as well.
I tried to join in every now and then, but I did not have much expertise on like UK parks, as was typically the topic. So
yeah, you and Marcus were regular wedding crashes, so to speak. Like, and you would always just pop in to just say hi to me as well. You didn't even acknowledge the rest of the.
To be fair, you're the only one I knew. I have not spoken to any of the others.
That was fun though.
I would like to have Sean on the podcast at some point if we can ever fit him in, if he can fit us into his schedule.
I meant to message him about that. Yeah. We will.
Well, now we have an in. So.
Yeah.
I can provide the bridge.
Yes.
But yeah, no, all of episodes? Only like, well, I think we got to like 120 something. In fact, I've got it here. Yeah.
I can just look on Spotify.
If this is right, because like I don't know if there are any others that we did on YouTube that we didn't put on Spotify or have yet to. Who knows? But there's 125 episodes of
okay,
quality English material for you to sift through that.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is the most recent episode posted on Spotify.
Spin the RCTV.
Random roller coaster challenge.
I was just looking for it. Yeah. I wasn't sure if Sean had taken down like any of them for whatever reason, but no, they're all still there. So
I still reference the podcast free. Anytime anybody mentions like a chain dog on a coaster. I'm like, oh, is that the Chain Dogs podcast?
And how many times do you get people actually like understanding that reference?
It's usually just Mike.
I was gonna say.
Well, now I will.
There you go. No, it was fun. Like it was definitely fun. I enjoyed it, and especially when we because we like did some like small little rebrands like here and there, and it was fun to. It was a fun thing to be a part of. I honestly wish we hadn't stopped doing it, but like it just became unfeasible like after a while, just because of people's lives, people's jobs and stuff.
Especially you living in Vancouver, it's like what, a 9-hour time difference or something.
Yeah, like 8-hour time difference, like seven depending on like daylight savings and stuff. But yeah, like it was like I think it became a bit more logistically complicated than it was worth, but during the time that we did it, like it was super fun, and it was fun to before I moved out to, for anyone who doesn't know, I now live in Vancouver in Western Canada. Before I moved, we would like go to for anyone who happens to know Your Experience Guide on YouTube, formerly Pleasure Beach Experience, like they would hold events there, and we would go to them because myself, Luke, and Emma, like we're all from Northern England, so like we were right there. Like I was a 2-hour drive away max. Luke and Emma are both from Manchester, or like the Greater Manchester area, so they were like an hour plus away. So like we were there pretty much a lot of the time whenever there was events on that we could all like get to and stuff. We were all there, and then we would have like people come up to us like listeners and be like, "Oh, I really enjoyed the Chain Dogs podcast," and it was like, "This is weird as hell, but thank you." Like, those first few times, it was just like, "This is surreal." Yeah. Like people actually listen to the like nonsense we have to talk about.
I had that happen at when we were not part of Hollywood Nights, but we went to Holiday World the day of Hollywood Nights, so like, you know, full of enthusiasts.
Yeah.
And I was introduced to somebody, and I wasn't sure offhand who it was, but he just completely flipped out when he saw me. He's like, "Oh my god, I love your podcast." I'm like, "Thank you, you just made my life." I think I said that to him too. You just made my whole life. Thank you. Like having people that excited to see me was weird.
It's so weird.
That's odd. I've had people come up to me and be like, "Hey, are you Coaster Focused?" I'm like,
we love it. Don't get me wrong. We're definitely very appreciative.
It is great. It is great.
It is just.
But the first few times that happened to me, I was like, "You know me? Like what?"
Yeah.
What do you mean you know somebody who has less than 5,000 subscribers? Now I've got 7,000. But like at the time, it was like not that big of a channel.
Yeah.
It's really not that big of a channel now, even. But yeah.
I mean, we're not even that big of a podcast, but
true. It's a good one though.
Working on it though.
It's quality.
It's the goal is to grow it.
Yeah. Grow the sport.
We do it for the love of the game.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that's a little bit of my podcasting backstory.
Oh, wait, Mikhile, what episodes were you on? I think you've been on 2.
He was on the bathroom episode.
Yeah. Wait, so is that 3 then? Because I was on the Phantasialand deep dive.
Yeah, I know about that one.
The Brian still will not shut up about how long it was.
Listen, there were extenuating circumstances.
Was I on a one where you talked about Epic Universe, or did we just
Epic Universe?
Yeah. Or it was that? No, we were talking about you. We were talking about you guys doing a part 2 to that one. Was it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So 2. So the Phantasialand one, and then
the April Fool's one.
The one where I got ambushed in the bathrooms.
Wait. Let's not say it like that. No, that was our April Fool's one where we wanted somebody to join us who could contribute and make it fun, but also do it without knowing what the topic was ahead of time.
Yeah.
That was so funny to listen to. That was hilarious. You're just like, what are we talking about?
I was just like, so that's why Mike's here.
He's very knowledgeable.
And then he dropped the knowledge. He was like ripping them off. He had lists. He had like rankings. It was crazy.
Oh,
he dropped the knowledge like it was in the bathroom.
Oh yeah.
Drop it like it's hot.
Oh dear. Yeah, that was fun.
I do actually need to keep. I keep meaning to start a list of like what bathrooms are actually good, and I can add Kentucky Kingdom to the not good list.
Oh yeah, that one was bad.
I literally came out of the bathroom like, okay, I found where Hershey needs to put their money. Was in that bathroom.
Do you have the?
I texted.
Sorry.
Go on. Good. No, go ahead. You're all right.
Do you have the dueling urinals at People's Choice on there? Did Mike and Mike tell you?
I'm sure we talked about that one.
They're like in the corner and they're like almost touching.
It's no better in the girls' room, by the way.
Okay, well, same with Kentucky Kingdom. It's no better in the guys' room.
That's incredible.
Okay, the one in Kentucky Kingdom that I experienced was a little different, but
it was different than dueling urinals.
Yeah, there was no dueling urinals, but like I had to like basically sit on the toilet just to get the door closed, and then half the stalls didn't lock. A stranger literally held my door closed. So
that's hey, we appreciate teamwork.
Yeah.
For sure. This is a collaborative industry.
Yeah. I am bringing awareness to the bathrooms here.
Yeah.
Hershen's doing a lot of good. Bathrooms is not one of them right now.
Not yet.
But people would have to listen to the Inverted Creative podcast talking about bathrooms to know that.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Mikhile, about texting Laurel?
What was it? Oh yeah. I can't remember if I texted her before. No, it must have been after. I didn't know what we were talking about before. Yeah, texted her after the fact, and she's like, "Oh, I have so many thoughts on this on this subject." And I'm like,
do we need to have Laurel on for bathrooms part 2?
Because it was just she just instantly went to like Cedar Point bathrooms and stuff. I was just like, oh, if I'd have known what we were going to talk about, I would have gotten your thoughts to like siphon into the episode. We can revisit this topic at some point with fresh perspectives. Yeah, on bathrooms. Oh, incredible. Well, Nate, I know you literally look like you bursting at the seams to do your little trip recap.
No, I'm not. It's fine. It's fine.
You literally rehearsed it in your head before I even said you could do it. So
I rehearsed it in my head to make sure it wouldn't be too long. Okay, because you were like, you don't need to do your whole Germany trip on here. And I was like, well, okay. What if I made it really short?
All right, you said 2 minutes, right?
Give me 2.5. Yes, give me 2.5. But yes, I said 2 minutes. Give me 2.5 though.
All right, hold on. Let me set a timer.
Okay. I think I can beat it.
So wait, 2 minutes and 30 seconds is what we said?
Yeah.
So this is just for Germany or Poland and Germany?
I mean, no, I'm not going to go over Poland. You guys had a whole episode about that.
Oh yeah, by the way, Nate was in Poland with us.
I helped surprise them with Jake.
Yeah. Yes.
So yeah. Are you ready for me to start then?
Yep. All right. 3, 2, 1.
Okay. So I'm not getting into Poland because we did all that. But John, Mike, and I, since we had planned the surprise, had extended the trip into Germany afterwards. We flew into Frankfurt. We stayed the night near Holiday Park, or Plopsaland, Germany, as it's called now. That was our first stop. Nice little park, 100% Wolf, new coaster. It was very fun, except the theming was great, except it's already got the Gerstlauer Shuffle, so that's not great. Skyrocket 2 was fun, and you guys may or may not be sleeping on Expedition G-Force at this point. Some of the strongest airtime I've ever felt, and it's an older coaster like Millennium Force, so people don't talk about it as much anymore. It deserves its hype. We did a little butterfly coaster at an aviation, it was actually all sorts of transportation museum. We got to go inside a 747. That was cool. Then we did Tripsdrill. We did Europa Park with Jen, where we fulfilled the prophecy. Jen got me and John Mike beers, and Joey was there, on Josephina's, and we rode Basement Dino Ride with Jen, and I delivered the gay cat to Jen. So prophecy fulfilled. Then we did Tripsdrill, beautiful park, some fun coasters. Mammut is awesome. And then we finished with Fraserland Gieselwind, which sucks. Oh, and we also did Schwaben Park, which no longer has Wilde Hilda. That is going to Gieselwind, and it's not open yet. Gieselwind sucks, and then we came back home, and it was fun. That's my Germany recap.
You still have 50 seconds.
Oh, well, Gieselwind also has Cobra, which is the little small interpark thing with the really small Immelman on it. I can't really show a picture because it's a podcast, but just look it up. Cobra at Fraserland Gieselwind. It's an interpark. It's one of those tiny traveling ones. One of the worst coasters I've ever ridden. And it's not even the inversion. The inversion is the smoothest part of the ride. The drop and the double helix at the end brutally beats you up. And they make you ride it twice in a row. They don't let you get off. They send it twice. It was a torture device. It wasn't even so bad that it was good. It was just bad, and it made John, Mike, and I actually angry that we didn't enjoy it, even from a crappy perspective. I got to say my piece on Cobra at Gieselwind.
I wanted to ride one of those models. There was one in Milan originally. I wanted to experience how bad it was.
Yes, that's what we wanted.
I know.
Turns out it was not worth it. I mean, it was worth the credit. Everything is, but it was painful.
I want to experience it. I have to know how bad it is.
Well, at least you'll know it's not so bad it's good. It's just bad.
It's okay. Mike and I are already talking about going back to Italy, so.
That's fair. Or you can go to Gieselwind. I don't recommend it.
Say you can go to Italy. You won't find it there, but but you do you.
I don't remember the name of the park that I think has one in Italy, but
either way.
Yeah, I remembered which one you were talking about. Halfway through the venting section.
Yeah. Well, I brought up Wilde Hilda too, which it's being relocated. The chicken coaster. The RES rides, that one was at Schwaben. It had the really fun EDM song, and then it got relocated to Gieselwind, where it's fully built. It's just not fully installed.
The song that got played in primetime at Allison's wedding.
Yes, that one.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. I danced hard to that one.
That was
a lot of people did.
Yeah.
We all did.
There were just people randomly going around doing chickens.
I didn't realize what the song was at first, and then it clicked. I was like, "Oh, that's why everyone's doing a chicken dance."
Yeah.
Oh, it was great.
So that was my Germany part. Allison, are we doing Kentucky Kingdom?
Yeah, how's Flying Fox?
It's definitely green. It's definitely there next to Lightning Run. For context, it wasn't open when I went last weekend. I think what they did was open it for all the crowds coming for Hollywood Nights and to meet their like goal of like May. It was like May 28th or May 26th or something like that they were targeting. I think they opened it for that. It was not ready. It like the ride was ready, but the surroundings were not ready, and so they left it open for like a week, and then they were like, "Okay, we're gonna close it and finish it, then we'll reopen it."
Yeah,
that's
happened to bad timing.
Yeah. That's exactly what it looks like from everything that I saw. Like the station wasn't finished. None of the like landscaping was finished. I was like,
although this is my first time.
I exactly see the play there.
That was my first time at Kentucky Kingdom since like Discovery Meadow and Hershend and all that. So it looks a lot better than it used to for me. And then I will say I did get a credit that weekend. I went to the brand new Maui's indoor theme park in Owensboro, Kentucky, and rode an SBF Visa spinner. So that one was fun, I guess. The place was cool.
Ironically, I'll be in Owensboro tomorrow.
And you've already gone and ridden.
And I've already gotten the cred, so.
Yeah. So that's 2
I don't
times
have to go out of my way for that.
Interesting.
Yeah. I didn't drive for the first time, but I will be driving this weekend.
I met Mike Allison and John Mike at Kentucky Kingdom last weekend. But prior, I had gone to golf the day before with my buddies in Central Time Zone, actually at Santa Claus, Indiana. I did not go to Holiday World. But I stayed the night with my friend in Central Time. Woke up in the morning, was going about my day, and I was like texting them, like, yeah, I'll be at Kentucky Kingdom at 2:15. Mike calls me at what I thought was 1:15, and I was like, he was like, you almost here? I'm like, no, I'm an hour away. He goes, you said 2:15. I said, yeah. He goes, it's 2:15 right now. I'm like, oh no, I got time zoned. Oh no, I'll be there at 3:15. It was a blunder. But I had been on Central Time for like 24 hours at that point, and I forgot the time change. So
once you get put in the time zone, there's no escape.
Yeah.
And John Mike was at John Mike was at Kentucky Kingdom before us, and he's like, "Guys, Flying Fox is closed." And he's like, "You can stop joking now."
Yeah, I was like, "You're not funny. You know, we already pulled off this surprise for Mike and Allison. You don't have to lie to me now." He wasn't lying. It was closed, and they were fully working on the station, which wasn't complete. So,
yeah. But you got a return ticket out of it.
Yeah, I did, and skipped a line.
Yeah.
So double win there, I would say. And then I went to a fair yesterday with Mike. That was my last trip recap. I got 2 more credits. I'm only 8 away from 1,000. Sorry, Mikhile, I cut you off.
No. You're all good. I was just gonna say, have they announced? I guess in essence, a reopening date for it.
I don't think they want people to know what they're doing. I think they're just like, oh, we'll reopen it as soon as we can. Like,
yeah.
Because if they announce a reopening, then it's kind of obvious that, yeah, we just opened this because we had an influx of people this one weekend. Yeah. I think they'll just...
I don't think that's anything to be ashamed of. I think it's a smart move on their part.
I mean, it was a smart move, absolutely. But just, I would be transparent about it. But
yeah.
It's okay. Like, I mean, I'm not too worried about it. It's like a secondary home park. It's not that far.
We don't live far away.
Right.
No, I can go get it anytime. And it's a Vekoma, so I trust it. It's pretty reliable. Fun fact that I learned at going to the fair yesterday. I have ridden 123 Vekomas. I had no idea I had that many.
Oh my god,
and about 1/5 of them were probably in Energylandia.
I look at all that stuff like every now and again. I think I've done about like 70 plus or something.
Yeah, Vekoma's by far my number 1 most ridden manufacturer.
Let me have a look.
Just random facts.
Actually, I feel like that's a good segue into some of our Q&As that we got from our dear listeners.
I would say so.
Yeah, because for my episode notes, I said there are no notes. It's a Q&A. But I did, put up our mystery co-hosts or whatever. Not so much of a mystery co-host on Instagram, and had people submit questions for you guys. I had a lot of fun doing like a Super Smash Brothers style new challenger approaching. Was the vibe I was going for.
Yeah, I love that, by the way. Do you guys have mains in Smash Bros? Sorry, quick question. Yes. What is your main in Smash Bros? Which Smash Bro? Which game? Like Ultimate or Brawl or
I forget
Melee?
which one. Ike is my go-to.
Ike. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Mikhile, do you have one?
I do not. I'm the weirdo that didn't really
that's
play
okay.
Smash Bros. Too much.
my main in Ultimate is Corrin usually. I do play a lot of Ganondorf, and I do play a lot of Little Mac, which is kind of a meme, but it's still fun to play Little Mac on Ultimate. And then on Brawl, I main I forgot his name. This is tragic. Never mind. The guy that's OP in Brawl, if you play Smash Bros. Brawl, you know who I'm talking about. I'm having a blank moment. It's fine.
I know I'm also very good with Peach and Game & Watch.
Oh my gosh, Game & Watch is impressive.
I was really good.
Yeah. Game & Watch is hard to master.
Yeah. It's just fun.
But if you're good with him, you're really good with him.
It's just good to like smack people in the head with a frying pan.
I got it. It's Meta Knight. That's the Brawl character I'm good with. Well, everyone is because he's broken in that game, but yeah.
Yeah. Ike was 100% my best character.
That I really like playing with Ike and Marth. Honestly, any of those characters. The sword characters.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
Anyway,
not to interrupt.
When I posted that picture, literally, like in my head, I'm singing like "Choose your character."
Yeah.
Anyway. So, choose your co-host, and then we can do a battle royale. Anyway.
Okay, right. I was trying to figure out. I was trying to see from my list how many Vekomas I've ridden, and I do not want to disclose the number.
Uh-oh.
Does it
start with a 6?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Anyway.
So Chad, who is one of our Patreon members too, which he submitted this not on Patreon, so he knows exactly who the guests were or who the co-hosts were before
that.
This, yeah. We posted it early on Patreon. But he said he wants to know y'all's cred count, home park, zero coaster, top 10, etc.
I really like the zero coaster question. Kyle, do you want to go first?
What's your zero coasters?
Yeah, I'll go. My cred count, since I'm literally looking at my list right now, is 4. Oh my god, what the hell? Oh god, everything's mixed up. Please hold.
Holding.
468 at the moment.
Dangerous number.
468.
Or at least the last 2 digits are.
It's borderline dangerous number. Yeah, 468. 450 was Kondo last September.
Oh, good ride.
Which I'm very happy.
Love Kondo.
Yes.
Watch out for the lap bars.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know what we're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that and the bruises they left on my thigh.
I was like, I would watch them just spring up like as I'm in the air gates waiting to get on. I'm like, okay, that can't be good for the mechanism. It's just like
I'm thinking, what if someone's head is in the way? You know,
that too. But then also, just like I'm thinking of just like wear and tear of the like hydraulics, and then just like metal on metal, just going.
Yeah, it can't be good over time.
Slap into each other.
It's got to be a programming error.
Yeah, I always found that funny. But yeah, 468. I'm on. Last year was quote unquote cred injection for me. I had been sitting on, my 300 was Velocicoaster, which is my current number one coaster, back in like 2021, and it had gotten to like just before 2025. I was just like, I need a cred injection year. I've been in the 300s for literally like coming up on 4 years. So got up to 468 last year. My home park at the moment is, I guess, PNE Playland. Playland Park, owned by the Pacific National Exhibition up in Vancouver, which I have developed like a really strong affinity for coaster, the classic wooden coaster here now. That thing's so good. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoy it. Anyone that is thinking about coming up to get that cred, feel free to hit me up. I'll come join you.
I am.
Go ride it. Yeah, there you go. Because I know
early September, hopefully.
A few of my friends are, or have like hit me and been like, "Well, thinking of doing it." I'm just like, "Yeah, just let me know." I live a 20-minute drive away. Thunderbolt is good as well. That's good fun. It's not really much like mind blowing about it, but it's a fun little launch coaster. My zero coaster. So I like to say I have two. One of them being Nemesis at Alton Towers. It's the one that I always was either terrified of, both terrified of and fascinated by, like growing up in Northern England. And when I eventually got on it, just like the obsession just started, like and has been ongoing ever since. The other one is the Incredible Hulk at Islands of Adventure, because that was the coaster that like I rode that, and it cemented to me, oh, I want roller coasters to be a part of my life for the rest of my life. Like that that was the one where I like pretty much for the most part stopped ever having like the feeling of being actually scared to get on a ride. After I rode Hulk, I never had that feeling again. And I was 11 at the time when I wrote it.
No way.
Yeah. It was back in 2003 when I wrote it for the first time. So I have ridden the OG Hulk and the revamped Hulk in 2015 or 2016, whenever.
16 is when it opened.
2016. Yeah.
Don't worry, I have a specific reason for knowing that.
Yeah. I knew it was one of those because I visited the year after it opened.
I visited in 2015 after not being able to ride it in 2006 and waiting that long to get back on it.
Oh.
And it's being rebuilt.
Right, yeah. Oh, no.
I had no idea. I wasn't really an enthusiast yet. I had no idea. So I get there and I'm like, yeah, ready to ride. Coming in 2016. What?
Oh,
so I rode both sides of Dragon, so I'll take it.
Yeah, so okay, so to that point, so I rode Dueling Dragons, and I rode Dueling Dragons. Like I said, I went back to Islands in 2017 after having not been since 2008. I think so the first time I went was 2003. I went back in 2008, and then it had been almost 10 years before I went back in 2017. The day I go to Islands of Adventure in 2017 was the day after Dragon Challenge closed.
Oh.
So I never got to... I rode Dueling Dragons as Dueling Dragons when it dueled, but I never rode it as Dragon Challenge because it closed to be eventually taken out and scrapped the day before I got back there.
Oh no.
So at least I got the cred. Yeah. And like in its best form, but still it was like I would have liked to have gotten back on it, but oh well. So Zero Coaster, Nemesis and Incredible Hulk, and honestly at this point Velocicoaster too. If we're being real and honest with ourselves. My top 10. Do you want me to go through top 10 now, or do you want to save that until like?
Nate can do the other questions, and then y'all can do top 10s.
Okay. Well, cred count. What's that?
I said whale.
Cred count. I am currently working towards quite the big milestone, I would say.
Quite the little milestone, aren't you?
I currently, as of yesterday when I went to the fair and rode 2 more coasters, I currently sit at 992 as we record this.
That's the year I was born. 1992.
Not 1992. Yeah, I was gonna say. Wow, Mikhile, you're getting up there, man.
Real old.
1,000-something years old. Yeah. But I'm at 992 at the moment. I have plans to go to Southern California next month in July. I've been there before, but I got spited really badly by both Magic Mountain and Knott's Berry Farm when I was there. The only time I've been to Southern California. And I must mention Journey to Atlantis at SeaWorld San Diego. It was closed too. That's an inside joke. If y'all don't know. If you know, you know. If you don't, that's okay.
Yeah.
I feel like Allison's explained that one to me, but I can't really remember.
I probably have.
I accidentally said it like 3 times in a row in a group chat because I was doing something else while texting, and now they all make fun of me for it.
Yes, yeah.
That's pretty much it. I accidentally said it 3 times. I didn't mean to.
So anytime Journey to Atlantis is mentioned or San Diego is mentioned, we're like, oh hey.
Yeah.
I don't think Nate got to ride that one.
Yeah.
Like, what? Really?
So
really?
Yeah, Mikhile, he missed his chance.
You missed his chance. You're not gonna get that one. Does he know about that one?
I don't know about that one.
I did briefly explain it. Ironically, you would have to have ridden Journey to Atlantis and SeaWorld San Diego to understand that.
Wow. That's funny, actually. That lines up like that.
You would have had to have been on that trip.
That's also where the mattresses started.
Indeed. You can
wait a minute. When was that trip again?
You can see those from Emperor as well.
When was that trip again?
2023, I think it was.
February?
Yeah.
That was a month after I was there.
Yeah.
No way.
A month.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So, anyway, at Magic Mountain I missed a lot. I missed Goliath, Riddlers, West Coast Racers, Viper, and most notably X2. So I've never ridden one of those 4D coasters. I've never ridden Egenica, Dinoconda, X2. So X2 is my plan to be my 1,000th coaster next month. And I've got a fallback plan because I try to make different manufacturers for each milestone, at least through 1,000. After that, I might not do it anymore. But I've never done an Arrow, so there's 2 of those. I've never done a Giovanola, there's 1 of those, and I've never done a Premier. So if X2 fails, I got Viper. If Viper fails, I've got Goliath. If Goliath fails, I got West Coast Racers.
I was going to say, this is probably an unpopular opinion on my part, but if you were to make Viper your 1,000th, I would have massive respect for you for that.
I would not be disappointed at all because I had a hyperfixation with Shockwave at Great America before I realized it was removed, and I never got to ride it. So, anyway, all that to say, I'm working. I've got a few plans for an extra couple to sprinkle in, so I go to the California at hopefully around 997, 998, and hit 1,000 there fairly easily.
Nice.
Home park, my whole life, my entire life, it has been Holiday World. But I just recently moved, and now I live approximately 10 minutes from Kings Island. So my current home park is Kings Island. My true home park is Holiday World. Love Holiday World. Love Kings Island. It was weird last week to just go to Kings Island after work without thinking about it. That was crazy. Zero Coaster.
Have you moved just recently? Or
yeah, I moved in March.
Oh, okay.
Well, I've only been here 3 months.
Oh, fair enough.
But So, and then Kings Island didn't open till mid-April, and I was also busy through a lot of those weeks, so haven't had a lot of opportunity to just go there after work a lot yet.
No,
but I'm sure I will continue to do that. Zero coaster. This one's kind of tough. I definitely know I have a zero ride. I know my favorite ride I've ever gotten a coaster ever. And that occurred in 2023 on Ride to Happiness, which at the time was my number one. We'll get to top tens later. It was the back row. It was my 10th out of 13 rides that day. And it was just my friend Justin and I in the back, and no one was on the 7th row, the row right behind us.
Oh,
and we just,
yeah.
It was warmed up, and it hit every element at the right point.
Yeah,
and we hit that second launch where we just start spinning, spinning faster. It was going so fast, it was pulling my legs and arms straight out, and then we go through that barrel roll into the dive loop.
Yeah.
My gosh. I was just wrapped around the restraint. My butt and my back were not in the seat at all. I was just sitting there getting flopped around. And that's my favorite feeling on a coaster. Yeah. And then those last two hills into the brake run, best ride I've ever had on any coaster at any moment ever. That single ride was the best.
Yeah.
Ironically enough, my zero coaster has been Time Traveler in the past. So I've got a thing for mock extreme spinners. It's just I have the most fun on Time Traveler. I love the theme. I love the setting. I love Silver Dollar City. So it's just kind of been my zero because I just love it so much. And the TikTok out front of the ride, I could sit there and listen to that literally all day.
I love that. I feel like it's one of those they could have so easily not made the statue be able to have that sound,
articulate. No one would have given it noise.
No one would have ever given it a second thought.
Yeah, but they did, and it's phenomenal.
Yeah,
and I need more rides to do stuff like that.
Yeah,
sure. It's not Time Traveler. I do have my list pulled up. It is actually my 25th overall still. I love Time Traveler, but it's my zero. It's as much as Voyage and Hulk and other coaster and Stormrunner have meant to me. Time Traveler is got to be my zero. Funny that Mikhile mentioned he rode Hulk and it broke his fear of coasters. Is that what you said? You were never scared of a coaster after that? When you were 11, or
yeah. No, yeah, pretty much.
That happened to me on Stormrunner when I was 11. I was scared to get on it, and I finally sat down on it. There's a video of me closing my eyes and hanging on really tight, my dad laughing at me, and then it takes off on the launch. And from that point forward, I was no fear on any coaster.
That's awesome.
After that,
I love Stormrunner. I know, obviously, people rave about Skyrush, people rave about Wildcat's Revenge and stuff. Spiritually, Stormrunner might be my favorite coaster in the park. Just
no judgment at all. It's a very important coaster to me. Great Bear was the first one I rode there, but I wasn't, unafraid of every coaster yet.
Yeah,
that broke the rest of it. That was it. That was the moment.
So I don't know if I've mentioned it to you yet. I actually had I worked at Hershey Park on 2 separate occasions, just throughout summers while I was in university. And the second summer, I got promoted to a ride lead, and I was in the area that included primarily Stormrunner, Fahrenheit, and what's the boomerang? Sidewinder is what the boomerang
Sidewinder at the time.
Yeah. And so ride leads were only on those 3 coasters. And Sidewinder, so this was in 2016, when Sidewinder was getting fitted with a new brake, braking system. So it was down for half of the summer. So all of my shifts were basically just going back and forth between Stormrunner and Fahrenheit. I lost count of the amount of time. Stormrunner's my baby in the park because I was there the whole pretty much the whole summer. It was awesome.
Yeah, and to me, Stormrunner is just the most monumental, like the most important for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
I went in 2011, so like I didn't come back for another 10 years to ride Skyrush.
Wow. Really,
I love Skyrush, but I didn't ride Skyrush till 2020.
Wow. Skyrush was always Skyrush is always funny to me because so when I was I had like a semblance of an idea of like the coasters that were at Hershey Park when I was going through the process of applying for a summer job there. So I knew about Stormrunner, I knew about Fahrenheit, knew about Great Bear, knew about Lightning Racer and Wildcat and like all the rest of it. I didn't know too much about Skyrush though. I hadn't really seen much of it at all. And don't ask me why I thought this. I really can't speak to like the train of thought that led me to think this about Skyrush. I thought it was a family coaster at first.
Well, they had Coco Cruiser painted the same colors for a while.
So I'm like, I go in with that in my mind. And I remember vividly now, like the first time, this was back when Hershey Park had like its cute little German village at the front of its entrance and everything. So I remember walking through there and walking up towards the carousel, like at the front of the park and everything, and just seeing this big yellow coaster contraption behind it. I'm like, hold on, is that Skyrush?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that might be a little more than a family coaster.
Yeah, that's a family coaster.
Definitely not.
Oh, that was funny. We so the first coaster we rode of like that first instance of actually experiencing the park was Comet, and then right after that was Skyrush. And I was like,
well, that's a step up.
A little bit.
A bit more than a family coaster then, ain't it?
just a tad. Just a tad bit of a car crash in the back left wing. Or the right wing, actually. Either wing seat.
Either. Like
one of the few roller coasters to genuinely scare the crap out of me.
Indeed.
The first ride. There's not many of those for me.
That was a time. That was indeed a time.
Are we doing top 10 now?
Yeah.
Like since we both answered?
Yeah.
Okay.
This isn't the Nate and Mikhile.
Yeah, this is the Nate and Mikhile episode. Incorporated.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Kaffenberger Williams Incorporated.
K&W Limited.
K&W legal. Yeah. So legally that means we're both correct with our top 10s.
Indeed.
Do you want to go like back and forth on our like numbers, or do you just want to like read?
Yeah, okay. So okay, so given what you just said about Right to Happiness, you might be happy that this is that it's included in mine at all, or you might be unhappy at its placement. I have Right to Happiness as my number 10.
That's I'm not gonna judge you on that. Like,
okay,
it is a top 10 coaster. That's fair. Like, fair ranking against 400 and some other, like 60 others. Yeah, that's good. I just realized I opened it. My top 10 has changed a bit recently. It's had 3 additions in the last month.
Nice.
Europe trip.
So my number 10 is not one of those new additions, but it's one that's dropped a little bit. My number 10 is Terran at Phantasialand.
Ooh, okay.
I love that ride. It's so good.
I love me some Terran.
Yeah,
Allison loves Terran.
You know how I feel about it, and we know how you feel about it.
Yeah.
I feel like me and Mikhile have very similar.
We do.
Lists.
We do. Our top 10s very very much resonate with each other, I think.
Should I throw my top 10 in just for
yeah
for funsies? I haven't really like done much to it. I don't think anything changed. Definitely nothing in Italy changed it.
What do you mean the 16 Wacky Worms that you rode didn't change it?
I think we counted 6 wacky worms, actually.
I was just exaggerating. You added 2 more in Poland.
I think that was including the ones in Poland. We went through and counted total wacky worms on the trip.
What do you mean Mirabilandia didn't add anything?
Oh, it did for Mike. I think he ranked ice speed fairly high.
Allison, I got 4 wacky worms on that trip, and I didn't even go to Italy.
There were plenty in Italy. Anyway, my number 10 is Taiga.
Yeah, valid.
Very. I love that.
Taiga fell out of my top 10.
It has been very narrowly outside my top 10 ever since I wrote it.
Also worth noting, Zadra is 11 for me.
Okay.
And that's my highest RMC.
That's a surprise tool that'll help us later.
Okay.
Meaning it'll come up again.
I'm sure. I know it will.
A couple of times. So my number 9 is Iron Gwazi.
Okay.
This used to be in my top 5, but I mean, we all know how putrid Busch Gardens is being treated as a park right now. Mm-hmm. Just like the difficulty like you have to actually just get on that thing is just maddening at this point.
Yeah.
There have been literally times where we had been getting multiple rides on it at night when it's warmed up, and friends of mine and I have been like, I'm do you know what, I'm good. Like, we had the opportunity to keep going with it, like until park close, and we were just like, I do not want to suffer through this line anymore, and through these horrible operations.
Yeah,
I had a similar experience. I actually went just so I could get Phoenix Rising when I was there in January, right. And I rode like Kumba while I was there and all that, and I go around to Iron Gwazi, and I realize that I have to pay for a locker, and I just left. I said, "No, I'm good."
Yeah.
Yep.
I know that it's in my top 15, and I know that how good it is, but I literally didn't want. I'm not paying $4 to ride Iron Gwazi.
Exactly. Like, it's a monster of a coaster.
Yeah, it is. But I just didn't want to.
Yeah.
So my number 9 is one of the new additions. This is Expedition GeForce.
Nice.
And I don't want to overhype it for people, but I managed my expectations for it, but I still had pretty high expectations, and it met, if not exceeded them. It's one of my favorite first drops in the world. It beats Conda's first drop, in my opinion.
Oh, wow.
Incredibly strong airtime, like awesome ride. Phenomenal. And we got to ride it 10 times because there's no line. Apparently that's rare.
A lot of my friends who have ridden both do describe GeForce as unrefined Conda.
It is. That is exactly how I describe it.
Yeah.
Especially the first drop. You get this extra sense of like flipping back the other way when you're on your way back down. Whereas Conda's like very calculated. It throws you to the side.
Yeah.
But you don't have that like comeback.
Like
it kind of just straightens out.
Like it doesn't feel like it overthrows you to the right, like in that twist.
Yes.
It's still very good, but
and EGF does feel like it overthrows you and that brings it back. It's awesome.
Yeah, I have a few friends who like really enjoy that like time period of basically unrefined Intamin. You know, like that early to mid 2000s like design language from Intamin. Like, they champion that like time period of, you know, of those rides.
I just wish EGF is what I wish Millennium Force was.
I've heard that a lot.
Yeah.
I love Millennium Force, but Allison,
my number 9, someone that we know wrote it the other day and would have some words about this, but my number 9 is Helix. Shout out to Angela who
hates me and also Helix. Yeah.
What'd she say? It was the 3rd best ride in that park?
She did say that. Basically, I got a text at work, and it was from Sean in the group chat I have with Sean and Angela, and it said something like, "Nate roast Angela. She doesn't like Helix," and I was like, "Excuse me, what?" She's like, "I like Helix, just not as much as Balder and Lisa Bergbonnen," and I'm like, "I love Lisa Bergbonnen. Okay, it's not better than Helix. Okay, like, oh my gosh." So I made a meme on my Instagram story. I was like, guys, Angela hates me and also Helix. So
no, I love Helix.
Yeah, me too.
I unfortunately somehow have not been to Lisaberg yet.
Please go.
You gotta go.
I need
So
to.
good.
I need to really bad. That place looks like everything that Blackpool, everything that English enthusiasts want Blackpool Pleasure Beach to look like.
I hate to say it because I really do like Blackpool. It's not close.
Yeah.
I was not particularly fond of Blackpool, so it's very not close.
No, I respect it. Is it me?
Yeah.
Number 8.
Yeah, number 8. I'm trying to think if this was my most recent addition to the top 10. I think it was. I think it is. My number 8 is Airy Force 1.
Okay. Yeah.
So I rode this last July, I think it was. And we kind of got my friend Jack and I, we kind of got a little bit unlucky. I mean, like, he lived down there, so like he's got he's gotten that ride at like it's at the peak of its peak before plenty of times. We got a bit unlucky on my visit with the weather. It had been really warm, and then it thunderstormed for like an hour and a half right before we got to the park. So the ride had been closed for an hour and a half, and then when they opened it up, it had gotten really cold again.
Cooler,
it had gotten warmed up and then gotten cold again. So my first few rides on it just didn't like they were definitely good. It was still very good, but it wasn't like, you know, like the what the hell, like, rip your face off kind of ride that like people describe it as.
Yeah.
But by the end of the night, because the place closed at 10 still, by the end of the night it was approaching that. I don't think it quite got there still. I think I need to go back for some more rides on it. Although it has been higher in my top 10 before, but it didn't quite. I think there's a notch that it can get to on future visits.
All right. Well, I have next on my list at number 8, the third Intamin in a row for me. What is now Pantherian? It's I-305.
Okay.
Just because, like, it's just so intense, and that's what I love out of coasters, and it's the only coaster that's ever made me black out. Kind of on purpose. I did hold my breath.
Well, that just sounds like a you problem then.
I was trying to black out.
Cheating? Like, what you mean?
I was trying to black out, but I gray out every time I ride it, so I love it. It's good.
Yeah, it's the only ride that's made me knowingly gray out.
I'm just sad it's dropped so far for me, but it's number 8 still.
Eventually, I'll get on it as Pantherian.
Yeah, same.
In the trend of Intamin, my number 8 is Hyperion.
Great ride.
Okay.
Phenomenal.
Yeah,
also, the goggle ride was fun.
Yeah, I love how quickly that changed your opinion of that ride.
I just loved it. I love the goggles in the front row.
The cackles were wonderful to hear.
When did they introduce that? Because that was not a thing when I rode it.
I thought it was during COVID, but
okay. Wait, no, I went in 2021.
Yeah,
and they weren't doing it then. Because my memory of Hyperion is a drizzly front row ride at night where I like off my first ride, I had been like, oh, that's top 15 easy, top 15. And then after that ride, I was like, oh, it might be a little higher than that.
Yeah.
Thing's incredible. I do love Hyperion a lot. Okay, well, I mean, since we're on a little Intamin run, I might as well keep that going.
Yeah.
My number 7 is Taron.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Terran, my beloved.
There you
Well,
go.
higher than mine, but fair enough. I did have Terran at 7 at one point.
Terran will be mentioned again. Don't worry.
Actually, it was at 7 before the last trip where I added 3.
Yeah.
Speaking of my 7, I'm going to have to pause the Intamin train for a second. It'll come back for me, don't worry. My number 7 is Zadra, my number 1 RMC.
Nice.
Yeah. I have Airy Force as my 3rd. I was going to say that a second ago.
I'm personally not a fan of Airy Force.
I've got Zadra, then Iron Gwazi, then Airy Force, then Wildcat's Revenge. And I don't know after that, but those are my top 4 RMCs.
I had to look.
I've
highest RMC is Twisted Timbers.
I've still got 2 more to go. I've still got 2 more to go.
That's not good.
Well, I will continue the non-Intamin train.
Okay.
My number 7 is Fury.
Oh, great one.
It was my number 1 at one point, and then I've ridden a lot more since then.
That one was never my number 1, but it has been in my top 10 in the past. It has since fallen out.
Yeah. It was my number 1 for a year, roughly. And then I rode Lightning Rod in what I consider to be its second best condition in 2019. And
that's when I rode it.
Yeah, and that changed everything for me. Okay, my number 6 is Top Thrill 2.
Yeah.
I love that thing dearly. It is my favorite coaster at Cedar Point. The spiral drop in the back row is my singular favorite coaster moment in the entire park. And if you disagree, you're wrong.
I just have a fond memory of us riding that together and you smacking my face.
And yeah, I was going to say, I'm sure your nose has a fond memory of it as well.
Got a good old smack to the face on that descent there.
I guess I may be wrong. I love Top Thrill too, but it's just something about the short rides that I don't know. I just don't ever rank them high.
Yeah,
it's a great ride. I agree with everything you said about it. But so my number 6 is could be controversial here. The best coaster at a park called Energylandia, Hyperion. We're back on Intamin, baby.
Ugh.
I have Hyperion over Zadra. Come at me. I don't care. They're back to back in my rankings, but it is what it is.
Disgusting.
As I said in front of Hyperion, Intamin for the Wintamin.
Why have I never heard that before?
I don't know. I feel like I've said it before that, but I definitely said it 2 weeks ago or when I was standing in front of Hyperion.
I filmed that clip.
Yeah.
I feel like that's something that I should have heard a million times by now.
Well, oh gosh, I still have a lot of Intamin on my list. My number 6 is Skyrush. I do see it falling more, honestly, because like just the new restraints have kind of killed the fun for me.
I'm not excited to rewrite it.
I've gotten one ride with the new restraints, and I'm like, it's still good. But it lost its bite.
I'm so curious about this. I'm like, how? Like, what?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. How?
I think a lot of it is the older restraints kind of sat lower on your thigh, so there was a lot more freedom of movement right there. And that's why when I rode it the first time, I thought I was going to get thrown out legitimately. And now their restraints sit, more closer to.
Like, do they just sit the same as, on any Intamin multi-launch?
Yeah. But it was enough where I did not feel that impending sense of doom on the first drop. It's a lot more comfortable because it doesn't crush you as much.
Didn't bother me anyway. Used to be my number 1.
Yeah, honestly, I never really had a problem with the previous restraints. I did definitely feel them like, just squash my thighs a little bit, but it wasn't to a painful level.
I had a few rides where it got painful, but it was still great. I had it ranked higher with those restraints. So
nice. Okay, so where are we? Top 5? Oh yeah, top 5. Okay, my number 5 is The Voyage.
No way. My number 5 is The Voyage.
My number 5 is not The Voyage.
Oh man, that would have been crazy.
That would have been awesome.
Voyage is so close to my heart. It keeps going back up. It'll drop and then it'll keep going back up. I just love it. It was my third ever roller coaster. Like my third credit was Voyage. My first was Raven, then Legend, then Voyage. Started off real hot.
Wait, what? Like the third roller coaster you ever rode, or just
correct?
Oh my god,
the third coaster I ever rode. There is questionably maybe a Go Gator out there that I don't know about. So Voyage is either the third or fourth, but officially in my credit list, it is the third coaster I ever rode. Raven was the first.
God, must have
and Legend was the second.
Must have been a nice life.
I worked my way up that day. That fateful day in Voyage's opening year of 2006.
What must that have been like? Was there any kind of scared to get on it? Any kind of nerves?
Oh yeah, my dad was like, "Oh, we got to ride in the back. It whips you over the hill," and I'm like, "Nope, dead center." I wanted the middle of the train. I didn't want to be in the front or the back. So for the first 2 years of riding all 3 of those, I only sat in the middle. I think Raven I ventured to the front. Right. And then Voyage, before I ever went back, I did do the front row because you felt like you were hanging over the front.
Okay.
Yeah, so there was hesitation, but I did it.
Wow.
And then the launches scared me, and so Stormrunner later broke the launch fear.
Nice. What did you say number 5 was, Allison?
I didn't yet.
Oh, okay.
I just said not Voyage.
Oh. All right. Yeah.
Say it.
Conda. I've never ridden not Voyage. Oh, Conda. Heck yeah. Conda's really good. Yes. I can't blame you for that.
That is indeed not Voyage.
Very much not Voyage.
Very much not.
Oh, I missed that ride though. It left some hardcore bruises on me for that trip.
Conda's awesome. It might be slightly more refined Expedition G-Force, but man, it's still a powerhouse.
Oh yeah.
As someone who has not been on Expedition G-Force, I can't compare it to that yet. Yeah. So.
I will say that description is 100% accurate.
Yeah. I even liked the non-inverting Cobra thing that it does. A lot of friends have told me that it's a dead spot, and I guess if you're looking at how the rest of the ride paces, it kind of is. But I got some good rides on it where it was just enjoyable to just float through the transitions on there.
It threw me back and forth a couple of times.
Yeah.
My first visit there, I rode it 17 times that day.
Jeez.
Oh my god.
I got very lucky with crowds.
About that.
So I got a lot of various rides on it. And that's a great way to turn around the coaster, I think.
Yeah, for sure. No, it's very, very, very good. Okay, my number 4 is you might like this being a fan of Silver Dollar City. My favorite wooden coaster, which is not the Voyage.
Oh my goodness. No, hold on. I'm here for it though.
My number 4 is Outlaw Run.
Whoa. It was more so the RMC over the other RMCs than it was Outlaw Run over Voyage, actually, for me. I was kind of shocked.
That too.
that is a valid take, honestly. It's a hot take in general,
yeah, I can see with how much adoration the Voyage gets. I can see how it could be a hot take to some people. But no, dude, I've had kind of sentimental affinity to Outlaw Run since it opened. Just in the sense of I like I said, I grew up in Leeds in the north of England. My home park for a lot of years was technically Lightwater Valley.
Oh, okay.
I liked to call it Flamingo Land because Lightwater Valley is dire as a park, but it was by technical, geographical location, it was Lightwater Valley. So I grew up with the ultimate that just once it come off the second lift hill and drop, just did a bunch of windy stuff in the woods. So as much as I kind of became desensitized to the ultimate, I've always had an affinity towards coasters, just winding around in the woods and stuff. And Outlaw Run just does that for me at least. Does that to like with a bit more dynamics than Voyage does, and I love that about it. I get that wooden coaster like ferocity of Voyage, but doing like more daring elements and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And the night ride on that thing is
it's top tier. It's top tier.
I went back in 2024 for a multi-day trip. I lost count of how many night rides I got on it. I prefer Outlaw Run's night rides to Voyages. I do.
It's very close for me.
Yeah. It's I love that thing so dearly. It's incredible.
My number 4 we've already talked about, so we basically don't have to. Sky Rush. Yeah. My number 4 is Sky Rush. It used to be number 1, and the 3 above it have all been my number 1 since then. So, Sky Rush. We know about Sky Rush.
We do know about Sky Rush.
Do need to speed things along a little bit quicker. Mike's trying. I asked Mike when he wants to go to bed, and he said, "Soon." I'm like, "Oh, we are not nearly done recording." But
we'll just zip through the top 3s, and
they're probably all going to be fairly similar.
Probably.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Anyway, my number 4, I said would come back up, and it's Terran.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I know people think that I have it rated high, but I really don't care. I love it. It's a vibe.
Oh, hell no! I have massive respect for that ranking. I wish I could put mine higher. Honestly, like 7 feels too low for me.
I keep refusing to bring it lower.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I straight up keep finding ways to keep it in my top 10.
That's me with Rage.
Okay, so another one that's been mentioned before. My number 3 is Fury 325.
Oh, good one.
Yeah.
My number 3, I think, might be both of your number 1. It's Allison's number 1, Velocicoaster. Yeah. At a time, it was my number 1 as well. It is my number 1 intimate.
Yeah.
At a time, so at one point, me, Bryant, and Jen all had Velocicoaster as number 1.
And then Bryant saw the light.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
And that's why he's part-time.
And this is also why Nate is part-time, I guess. All right, Mikhile, you're getting bumped up.
I'm third in on the new intro. Oh, incredible.
All right, my number 3, Stardust Racers.
Hot take.
Okay.
That one is
like. Yeah, I was just met with silence. It's not like I have green and yellow both ranked. It's as a package. Stardust Racers.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know if I have a hot take or if that's a hot take, but that's the one coaster of all the ones that I think we've named that I'm just like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't care, to be fair.
I know. You don't have to care. It's your ranking, not mine.
I don't want to say as an experience, because as a coaster, it is very good. I mean, it's my, ranking both of them, it's my 17/18. Like, so it's in my top 20. I do like it a lot. I enjoy the experience on there a whole lot. But I wish it wasn't quite as repetitive as I find it to be. But that's just me. That's just my personal, like let's just speak into my personal preferences. If we want to get really into the weeds with it, and we do not have time for that.
No. That'll come on the Epic Universe Deep Dive Part 2.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. My number 2. I guess we had to go back to Poland at least one more time, didn't we? For the right coaster, damn it. My number 2 is Zadra.
Right. All right. That's fair. I can't.
Your 1B is Zadra.
My 1B, yes. My 1B is Zadra.
Okay. Well,
it was my number 1 coaster for all of 3 weeks before I rode. I know I've already said
it. Your next one.
My number 1 coaster. Yeah.
I mentioned this earlier that it was my number 1 when I mentioned my 0 ride. It's Ride to Happiness, and I ran out of Intamins. I've got Mach now. Ride to Happiness. Just, you already heard me talk about it. It's awesome.
Yeah. I don't have that ranked nearly high enough because the day we had it, like I have it 14, but it was very cold and very windy the day we were there. So it was not running.
No, I rode it in midsummer.
Yeah. If I ever go back there, or when I ever go back there, it'll probably go up. I'm also not on the Intamin train for my number 2. My number 2 is Voltron.
Ooh, I keep not because I think it's not like elite or anything. I keep forgetting about that ride. I keep forgetting. That's the reason I need to go to Europa Park now.
No, Europa Park is the reason you need to go.
No, 100%. But it's gonna be like how Outlaw Run to Silver Dollar City was for me. Like I went for Outlaw Run. I stayed for Silver Dollar City.
For Silver Dollar City, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be that way for me, I think. And then,
I think we know your guys's.
Indeed.
Yeah, everyone say their V lettered number 1s.
On 3, 1, 2, 3.
Voltron. See, that's why I said Bryant saw the light. He understands that Voltron is the best. It's funny that you just said that about Alice's number 2, and I'm like, well.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially after my rides that I just got recently. Oh my goodness. It was hauling. I was wearing not winter clothes, so I was like, had more room. It got better. Like, it was already my number 1, but it became more 1.
Yeah.
It became more the best.
I'm very much looking forward to the day that I ride that thing. Like, just when it opened and just seeing more of it and seeing people, like, what people had to say about it, and then just looking into the ride like deeper and deeper, I was just like, that thing really does everything.
Oh yeah. Well, we made it through our top 10s.
We did. It took a little
it took way longer than I think any of us planned, but
oh yeah.
Well, we can kind of like almost lightning round. We still have none of these questions are going to take super long.
No,
I don't think so.
Some guy named Jake said, "What is your favorite go-to coffee drink?" And I think I know why he asked this, and it is my recent obsession with 7 Brew.
Alice, just for the record, especially if Jen is listening back to this, Allison has gotten like at least 3 iced coffees in the last week or 2. I did not
drink iced coffee regularly until I found this drink from 7 Brew, and now I'm craving it literally 24/7.
So Jen is going to be frustrated with you.
Oh, I really don't care. It was a whole thing on like my wedding day. Like we went out to a coffee shop, and it was a local one. Like I'm there all the time.
I was going to say, was it the one we went to?
Yeah, Square Mile.
Yeah, okay.
So
there you go.
Oh yeah, that's fitting. Nate is wearing
I've got the Square Mile shirt on.
Yeah.
But you know, to say like we went there, it was the morning of the wedding. We had like a little meetup at this coffee shop. And I went to order my favorite drink that they have there, which is a rosemary brown sugar latte. And they were out of it. Like they were out of all the ingredients for it, so I got a caramel latte. And I sit down, and Laurel is drinking a rosemary brown sugar latte. And Jen is drinking a rosemary brown sugar latte. I'm like, well.
Yeah.
So Jen tried to trade me because she kept saying that, it was my wedding day. And it was a drink that I wasn't able to get. I'm like, I really don't care. I've had it so much. It was a whole thing with like, she tried to get me iced coffee and I'm like, I really don't drink iced coffee. But now I do, because 7 Brew is a thing now, just not right near me. But now okay. To answer Jake's question correctly, my go-to coffee drink is a caramel latte. That is my litmus test for coffee shops. Okay. If I don't know anything about them, I would get a caramel latte. If you can do a caramel latte well, I will probably branch out next time I'm there.
Yeah. I kind of do the same thing. I have like a basic and then I'll branch out again. Yeah. I do one of two things. I either get like a vanilla iced latte because I'm Gen Z and I drink iced drinks.
I guess I'm Gen Z now.
Just same.
Well, and then I will also do like some sort of cold brew if it's got like vanilla or like a coconut flavor with like cold foam on top. Like I'll do a cold brew or I'll do like an iced latte. Vanilla iced latte to be specific.
Yeah, my new go-to drink, and I will be ordering this every single time I go to 7 Brew, is a salted caramel breve with an extra shot of espresso and a dark chocolate drizzle. It is heavenly.
My 7 Brew order is a dark chocolate cold brew with cold foam. It's good. It's not as good as Allison's, apparently.
No, it's not.
I'm a little more simple. You find me a good mocha, I'm happy.
Oh yeah.
In Vancouver there are independent coffee shops like on damn near every corner. So like it's fun to go around and just see how they do a mocha. And like if you can nail a mocha, then
it's basically how I am with the caramel lattes.
Yep.
Yeah. And then I have my daily coffee that I make for work every day, which is always some kind of espresso blend. Usually either Starbucks or Death Wish espresso blend and sweet creamer.
I have a cold brew jug that I use, and I drink cold brew 4 days a week because that's how long it lasts. And then I'll do like either a Monday or a Friday, I'll do like a hot coffee that I then put over ice.
Hot coffee every day for me.
So can I read this next question? It's my question.
Yeah.
The question is, what's Energous? And instead of answering the question directly, I'll just say, when we were at Fantasyland, when we were at Energylandia, there's a coaster called Energous, and all it is a Vekoma family coaster, like roller skater kind of. And I swear everybody in my group would ask specifically me what Energous was. I'm like, why is everyone asking me? Use RCDB or like, have you not ridden it yet? Like, so I don't know. What's Energous became a meme, and then so much of a meme that Allison bought me a magnet that's now on my fridge of Energous.
Just to make sure he doesn't forget.
Yeah. So that's what Energous is.
Just so you have your spiel at the ready. A moment's notice.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly.
Vekoma family junior coaster. I think it's a roller skater model. Oh wait, no. I think Energous is the one that has the layout of Fly the Hippogriff.
And also, it's one of the characters in the park.
And Energous is like a little dragon character.
Yeah. Yeah, because Mike got his nephew a Energous hat. Next question from Coaster Cuzzies. What are your favorite wacky worms?
I like an hour ago, I filtered my credit list to show all the wacky worms I've ridden, just to like see if I could pick one out.
I was just about to.
I do have a kind of a cheat answer for this, and that's that I rode the one at Fiabalandia that was the precursor to the Traveling Wild Mouse or to the Traveling Wacky Worm.
Oh, so the like long one,
and it was actually a lot of fun and really cute. So I'm gonna say that one if it counts.
That counts, yeah.
What's it called? Mars at Energylandia?
That's not a
wacky worm.
Energylandia's is called Fruity Loops.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah. I remember now. I've actually not ridden. Yeah. I see it now. I've actually not ridden that many wacky worms at all.
I don't have as many as I thought.
I have 4. I've not ridden.
I did that many just in Italy, so.
Yeah.
I have 17 wacky worms.
I don't care to actually go through my list and
I just
filter
had it.
them.
I have them.
Yeah,
I
I don't
have
have
different models.
Yeah, I don't have that.
The one at Alabama Adventure was my
Centispeed.
Yeah, that was my 199 before making
Rampage
my
was
200. Yeah,
nice.
You know, I've been to Alabama Adventure, but I actually don't have Centispeed.
Sounds like a skill issue.
And we're already talking about going back down there.
I think it's still there.
It is still there.
Yeah.
So I'll say, since Coaster Cuzzies asked this, I'm going to do a flex answer and then I'm going to do a real answer. I rode Cosmic Coaster at Worlds of Fun when they still only allowed children on it, not adults. Well, they allowed adults if you had a child. But my fully grown brother and I both got to ride it because of the disability pass, I guess. But I got to ride it before like Cedar Fair, Six Flags lifted all the like kiddie coaster restrictions. And that's his home park. That's Coaster Cuzzies' home park. Worlds of Fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
My actual favorite wacky worm is none of them, but I'll have to say the one I just rode at the fair in Germany was pretty funny because it was €4 and we were allowed to use our cards, but their card reader was down. So I pull out all these coins in my pocket and had exactly to the cent €4. So I like placed it on the table and he just handed me a ticket. I was like, yeah, credits. Unfortunately, John Mike did not get to ride because I didn't have enough cash. But he was like, just go ride it. You're trying to hit a milestone. I'm like, okay.
How nice.
Yeah.
All right. Next on the list. He said, do you like jazz?
I do like jazz. That's my answer. I like jazz.
I too like jazz.
I am indifferent to jazz.
I'm not like a jazz nerd. I can't name you a bunch of jazz songs, but I do in general like jazz.
I do. Yeah. That is also my answer.
All right. Next one was from someone named Thrills on Film. First of all, said guy on the right looks hot for the host announcement.
You gonna make me blush.
And then she asked, my litmus test thoughts on Magnum XL200. I've grown to love it more.
I love Magnum XL200. Like it's like if there's one coaster at the park that I just want to ride just to catch a vibe with like a group of friends on there, it's Magnum. Like
I was very upset that Magnum wasn't open last time I was there. Yeah, I also love Magnum. When I very first rode it in 2017, I was not a fan. But then I got Rain Rides in 2019, and I became a huge fan. So it is a phenomenal ride.
It's hilarious. Like it
is hilarious.
It's a hilarious roller coaster.
The ejector is awesome.
Yeah.
Talk about bruising.
I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but I prefer row 17. It's either 16 or 17. It's in the back car. I prefer that to car 1, row 3.
The non-wheel row in the back car.
Yeah, it's not because it's non-wheel. I think the being in the front of that car helps it.
Right. Yeah. Oh no, I'm talking about in the back car, like. Yeah, row 17.
I'm in the back car in the front row, but not because I'm trying to avoid the wheel. It's just because I think how the shaping does in that back, in the front of the back car, I feel like it's better than the back of the back car.
Oh,
if that makes sense. I'm being very specific.
Yeah. I know what you mean, though. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really have a preference of where I sit on it. Honestly, I
do think it's a good ride anywhere.
Just a seat on the train, preferably. If you can make that happen,
yes.
Then I'm happy.
All right. Brambo asked, "What's your favorite SpongeBob quote?"
I was actually just going to use one. It's not my favorite. I was going to say this is where I'd ride my Magnum if I had one. That's not my favorite, though. My favorite is probably
SpongeBob, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah,
maybe it's not SpongeBob.
That's Fairly Odd Parents.
Oh, right. Okay, I confused. I'm sorry. I confused my Nickelodeon shows. Okay, then let me use another SpongeBob quote on myself then real quick. Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Yes!
That's not my favorite either. My favorite is...
That's my favorite. That's my favorite.
My favorite is from maybe the best episode combination, like the episode ever, from the pizza delivery episode. We're saved! It's just a stupid boulder. It's not just a boulder. It's a rock. A rock. Pioneers used to ride these babies for miles. That's my favorite SpongeBob quote. And it's actually SpongeBob saying it, too. It's not just a quote from SpongeBob. It's his quote.
So in a semi-related note, based on the location of where you acted out that scene on a trip last year.
Can I say
it? What?
Can I say it? Or are you going to say it?
What?
The quote.
What my
Finland!
Yeah, that one. That whole sequence with Doodle Bob and just the bowling pin Patrick. And you okay, Patrick? Finland! I definitely reference that every single time I've been in Finland so far.
Mihoi minoi! Mihoi minoi!
I'm definitely not as well versed with SpongeBob quotes as evidently you two are. But just that phrase, just oh brother, this guy stinks.
Yeah,
it's just the
that is a great one.
Through it, it just gets louder and louder.
Brother, this guy stinks.
It kills me every time.
What are they selling? Chocolate. What? Chocolate. That's a good one too.
I would love to do an episode where we just sneak as many SpongeBob quotes in as we can.
It would get hard. They're very recognizable.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
They'd be harder than Bryant sneaking in Sabrina Carpenter songs.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. This next. Okay. Allison, you can go ahead. No.
Oh, you want me to do the next one?
Yeah.
I was thinking
First of all, who is it from?
From one Taylor Bybee.
I was gonna say I wondered which Taylor that was.
Yeah, the Coaster Studios.
The Taylor Bybee said, "Are they insane?"
What was that, Allison?
He said, "Are they insane?"
No, that's at Gronalund.
I was gonna say I am insane. I'm not the Swedish insane though. But
no, insane. You're not. You're not at Gronalund.
But
insane is at Gronalund.
Insane was also a milestone for me.
That's insane.
Yeah, it was at Gronalund.
Yeah, exactly. Also,
exactly. Indeed.
Also, apparently it's closed right now because some guy tried to go back in under the exit of the ride because he dropped something in the station. So he went back in and the train, I guess, started moving and it hit him, but not like over Georgia Batman kind of hit, right. Like bumped him. And now they're like trying to figure out how they can keep people from going back in once they get off the ride. I guess he's fine.
I figured
I looked into it. He's okay.
I figured it was something like on the brake run and like they come careening in upside down on that brake run. I figured.
Yeah, I don't think it's that part. I think it's the really slow part based on the description I read.
Just like bonk my head.
Yeah.
But yes, apparently Taylor wants to know if y'all are insane.
I am.
Yes.
If I'm not making the joke about Gronaland, yes, I am. That you have to be somewhat insane to get to. Well, Taylor has more credits than me, but also I'm just like I chase them like crazy. So
yes,
I'm coming for you, Taylor.
I was gonna say I'm sure he can relate.
Yeah. I'm coming for your credit count.
He's still annoyed that Gary's ahead of them. Barely. As of the wedding, it was like 23 or something different.
So that's why Gary's back on the cred hunting train this year.
I think that was part of it, actually. Like, right before the wedding.
Overtake me.
Right before the wedding, Taylor texted me because they'd just gotten back from China and South Korea. And he's like, also, here's my updated number. I'm like, Gary's still ahead of you. And he's like, dang it.
After all that, the guy went to China and South Korea just for Gary to still be ahead of him.
Barely. So that'll be fun to. I'm sure. I feel like Taylor will get ahead of Gary at some point. But and then Ethan's question says, "What is the most insane coaster experience you've ever had?"
Yeah, I like how that was positioned after Taylor's question.
Very intentional.
I'd have to say
the one at Groneland.
I'd have to say my most insane coaster experience would be the 2 rides I got on it at Groneland in 2024. There's nothing more insane than that, because I've not ridden another coaster named insane.
Yeah, I by that definition, I've not had an insane coaster experience. Then
I'm just keeping this joke going forever.
My legitimate answer to that is Rail Runner at Anakista.
Yeah, that's fair.
I have not been terrified of a coaster like I have on Rail Runner.
The most insane or craziest. I've had a lot of crazy coaster experience.
I've kind of already talked about mine with my Zero, but I actually have an experience with a coaster. It wasn't even me riding it. That's pretty insane. If I can go in that story, it won't real quick.
Do I need to put a timer on you again?
No, it will be quick. I was at the American Dream Mall in New Jersey when Sandy's had opened in late 2020, and they were training new ride ops, and I was next to ride. Yeah, I've told this story to a few people. Well, one of the ride ops, she was unaware of the turntable, I guess, or was unaware she was standing with one foot on the turntable, one foot not on the turntable, which I don't know how they had that possible, but they did. And so the ride halfway through, if you don't know Sandy's, it comes and stops in the station halfway through and then turns and then does the whole thing backwards. Well, the turntable goes and she's standing there. She loses her balance and then flips over the rail and falls to the ground below, which is about 10 to 12 feet. We freaked out. My friends and I freaked out because we thought that she definitely had just unalived. So naturally what we do in that situation, besides leaving Sandy's, is go over to TMNT Shellraiser to ride that while we're waiting to figure out what happened. And we rode that about 3 times in the meantime. Come back to Sandy's later, and she is being rolled off in a wheelchair. She's perfectly fine. Well, mostly perfectly fine. And she's just being taken to the hospital, and the supervisor of the ride said, yeah, she just suffered a mild concussion, and then they reopened the ride, and I rode Sandy's right after that. So that whole experience was pretty insane.
Indeed. And not the Swedish insane.
No, definitely like an unhinged situation. Like, why are you...
What the hell? How
does that happen? Just like in general, how does that happen? That was, yeah.
That's
a fun story. Mm-hmm.
I've got one. I don't know if I would say it's the most insane coaster experience, because I really can't pick one. I've had that many. So you guys remember when the whole swing launch concept with a fast switch on the Intamin multi-launches, like when that was first brought to people's attention?
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, okay, but what if it doesn't switch in time?
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. When I first saw that. Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah. Obviously, there's got its triple redundancies or however many redundancies and stuff. So last year I rode 2 Tatis for the first time.
Great ride.
Awesome ride. I love it. Obviously I was there the whole day. After I got the creds, Cred ran it, marathoned it for a little bit before having to go back to Paris. The very last ride I got on it. So we come out of the station, does a whole little first bit, gets onto the switch track, launches like 2/3 up the top hat as normal. We come back, launch backwards, go up the spike, go back forward again. We don't make it up the top hat a second time. I'm like, wait, hold on, what? So we start going back, and I have the harrowing thought of, wait, the switch track is still there, right?
Yeah.
Like, so just like a split second, like heart attack moment of, we're not going to go careening back towards the first launch, are we?
Right.
It did not. It was there. It was still in its switched over position. So we do the spike again, and then come back down, and it launches a third time. Like, and then we make it over the top, and I'm like, what just happened?
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of like, it's not like insane on the face of it, but like, if you know how the Intamin like multi-launch swing launch coasters are supposed to operate, it's like, is it supposed to do that? we ended up going, like, making it over the top hat, doing the rest of the ride and everything. I get off. I immediately hop on Discord. I go to a friend, like a Discord. I got a Discord with a bunch of different friends in it and stuff. I immediately like, I just got a double swing launch on Tutatis. One person I know in there who happens to be close to the team who developed Tutatis, messaged me back and was just like, "What? What do you what do you mean you got? Dude, it didn't make it. Like, it rolled back off the top hat twice, like a second time." And we then came to find out that this is a feature that these swing launches have. If the train in front, if a train dispatches too soon, basically, it, like, the swing launch system has the ability to do that, to basically have that train be in standby in the swing launch system, so that the train in front of it can come off the block, can reach the brakes and get off the block, so the block is open. I had zero clue it had that ability to do that, and evidently neither did he.
Wow.
So in that moment, it was like, oh my good lord. Like,
yeah.
He must have, I don't know what kind of conversation he had, like, real quick with somebody else. Like, he must have messaged somebody else, like, as we were texting, and been like, oh yeah, it can do that. Like, that was crazy to me. It just, in that moment, I was just like, this is safe, right? Just on this, like, otherwise state of the art, roller coaster, by one of the most reputable coaster manufacturers on planet Earth. Like, that was crazy, and it happened to be probably my best ride on it as well. That second half was it was insane. It was insane. Yeah.
No, it was probably Tutatis, actually.
It was probably Tutatis. It wasn't in Sweden. It was in France. So yeah, yeah, that was crazy. That was an awesome experience.
Yeah. So I believe that brings us to the end of the episode.
Thanks, Jen.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I do need to wrap this up before I get yelled at for being on here too late. I do want to give a shout out to our Patreon members. By the way, I got to get y'all set up on Patreon if you want to contribute to that as well. Also, Nate is a Patreon member now too, even though you don't need to be.
I am a Patreon member. Shout me out.
It is appreciated, but you also don't need to be.
I know.
Do you know that? Obviously, you do or you don't. I mean, so am I. Like
you. I think you're a free member, so
yeah.
I don't really know what you actually see.
Yeah. So, like,
I'm the unhinged.
Anything, because I was like trying to. I think it was. I think it was in a spot where I was like really quite in a valley financially. I was like trying to decide what I wanted to do, and then got distracted by something and never got back to it. But
it's all good.
But
there is one other free member, and his name is Mike. So, but I want to give a shout out to our top tier Unhinged tier members, which I guess Nate is included in this. So thank you, Nate. But also to Chris and Jeff, and now Alexander, who is bumped up as tier 2 Unhinged. It is very appreciated. I will be buying a new microphone soon, which is kind of part of the goal of the Patreon. So,
heck yeah,
I'm very excited about that. So yeah, that is our introduction to our new lovely co-hosts.
Yeah,
Thank
nice.
you.
Yeah. Nice to meet you all.
Nice to be here.
Welcome to the chaos.
Yes.
I have no clue what our next episode will be, so we'll be talking about that soon too.
Yeah, I mean, excited to get into some more deep dives and talk about our creative stuff a bit more as well.
Yes.
We'll have to do some conversations episodes with y'all too.
Yeah.
And y'all are welcome to do conversations episodes with anybody you know.
Fair enough.
That'd be fun. I hadn't thought of that.
Yeah, that would be fun.
You can host your own conversations episode now.
Oh my goodness.
Until then, thank you everybody for listening. We are excited for this new chapter of Inverted.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Hashtag keep thinking inverted. I'm 50 episodes in and I have no better hashtag. So
will do. Hashtag will do. Stay coaster focused. No, that's no.
That's you.
That's me. That's not the podcast. I also don't use Twitter, so no reason to hashtag really.
Well, Instagram does hashtags, but
yeah, they do.
It's useless now. But yeah, we will talk to everyone again soon.
Bye.
Yeah, speak to you soon.
Bye.